PUMA SPEEDCAT trainers have been everywhere this year, and with every trending sneakers, companies know what they're doing. They make different iterations of the original. One of the most famous ones, and apparently I read online, the second hottest sneaker in the world was actually the PUMA Ballet SPEEDCAT. PUMA released this version, which was a hybrid mix of a ballet pump and of course the original trainer. I did a review on these not so long ago, and I did do a direct comparison between Adidas' latest release of their own hybrid ballet pump. Today though, we are looking at the SPEEDCAT Go, which in fact for me is actually somewhere in the middle of the original trainer and also the ballet pump version that they released. Pricing wise, these come in at £75, $100. The original trainers come in at £90, $120, and the ballet pumps come in at £70, $95. So they literally sit in between in terms of pricing as well. These do come in a few different colorways. We have the black, white, brown, green, red, pink, and I even saw a lilac pair as well. Now let's take a closer look into the design of these. They are essentially exactly the same as the PUMA SPEEDCAT trainers. The only things that are different is they use a different material on the upper, and they do have a completely different lace design system. The SPEEDCAT original was first launched as a fireproof footwear for Formula 1 drivers. The SPEEDCAT Go is a more breathable design, and that is because we do have the mesh on the upper. Usually we see the upper covered in suede or some cases leather as well. The mesh does have a smaller whole mesh fabric which is layered behind, therefore the mesh is not see-through. When you put your foot in, you cannot see any skin through the mesh. The mesh is definitely a more flexible material to use than your kind of suedes and leathers, and again that contributes to the breathability, the air through your foot. Around the toe box and creeping up onto the upper to meet the lace area, you do have some touches of black suede. You also have this on the sides and the back of the shoe as well. This is the kind of normal fabric which I would usually see on a PUMA SPEEDCAT. In terms of logos, you have the same PUMA logo which stretches on both of the sides. On the ballet pump, this part was actually cut out, so this is kind of more like the trainer than the ballet pump here. And on the front of the shoe, you have the normal PUMA logo which is embroidered in, and then towards the back as well, you have a small PUMA logo. On the back, you actually have this tab here which does have the logo, and you can lift it up. There's nothing actually under there other than some stitching, but an additional feature. So the main unique feature of this shoe is definitely got to be this lace system. We have a half laceless design, which essentially has two parts to it. We have an elasticated black strip near the top. It allows you to just glide your foot in and out, which is really nice and really easy. And when you have it on foot, it actually feels very tight and secure as well. It is very well elasticated. We also do have a pair of laces on this, so it is not completely laceless. We have this really thin kind of almost rope laces, and as you can see, we have a really simple crossover design as well. This is actually very similar to the Adidas ballet pumps because of this lace design, very simple, and also because of the huge amount of gap that we have near the laces is very similar to the PUMA ballet pumps as well. These laces are not practical, they are purely aesthetic. When you tie them up, they don't actually support your foot in any way at all. You could actually take these laces out and your foot would feel exactly the same in with or without the laces. They are purely there for aesthetics. But in terms of aesthetics, I do actually really like it. I think the lace area offers something very different to other trainers, and it definitely gives you a chance, in my opinion, to make these more dressy. Inside we have black lining, and we also have the Ortholite PUMA technology. There is lots and lots of cushioning around the heel, which is really nice for your foot as well. For the sole, we have the exact same sole as the original PUMA SPEEDCAT, and in fact every iteration has the same. We have this tire inspired sole which does creep up at the back and has really great traction as well. Sizing wise, I would recommend going up a 0.5 size. I actually went through to size 4 these, and I feel like they are just a little bit tight at the end where my toes are, so I would definitely recommend just going up a 0.5 size. I absolutely love how these feel on feet, super comfortable. I think even without, you know, that lace system that you would find on a normal trainer, they still offer your foot so much comfortability and so much support as well. I was actually quite surprised at how much it does feel like just wearing the normal PUMA SPEEDCAT trainer. So it is quite strange, but you can definitely feel more breathability in your foot because you have this open gap area. With these, again, as usual with a lot of shoes, in my opinion, if you go for a plain simple color, you can get away with wearing them with absolutely anything. These do give me a little bit more of a chance to make them more dressy, so I'll definitely rock these with skirts, dresses, shorts, that kind of thing. Obviously, nicely, as well as your kind of normal trousers, jeans. In general, I think with all the Puma Speedcat iterations, because of the simplicity of the silhouette, they always go really nicely with a pair of jeans. In terms of wearing these with or without socks, usually I'm very opinionated on one or the other, but with these, I definitely think you can do both. I think for me, because I would utilize them more as a trainer, so I probably wear them a bit more than I would a pair of sandals, I would probably go with a pair of socks just for kind of comfortability wise. Having said that, you can definitely go barefoot with them, and in fact some outfits I think it looks even nicer going barefoot, and they do actually have the comfortability as well to support your foot if you did want to wear them barefoot. Out of all the iterations that have come out, I say all the iterations, there's been the ballet pumps and these are definitely my favorite. I did actually see as well that there are going to be more iterations of the Puma Speedcat. I feel like what happened with the Adidas Sambas, they made so many different versions of the Adidas Sambas. We might see that happening with the Puma Speedcat, so it is one to watch out for. If you are looking for something that is a little bit different compared to the original version, then I would definitely check these out, and they are also a little bit cheaper than the original Speedcats. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are saying about today's pickup, and if there are any other iterations that you've seen that are going to be coming out, please do let me know. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one.
Sweet like poutine, my dick. My waist to pass, I be.